Claire Danes, the chameleon-like actress whose career spans the poignant innocence of My So-Called Life to the taut espionage of Homeland, has always possessed an uncanny ability to inhabit the unspoken fractures of the human psyche. Her latest venture, the upcoming series The Beast in Me, casts her as Aggie Wiggs, a woman grappling with the unimaginable, the recent loss of her young son. This role plunges Danes into the abyss of maternal grief, a terrain she approaches with the reverence of an explorer charting forbidden maps. In interviews surrounding the project, Danes reveals a profound apprehension that shadowed her preparation. One thing she dreaded about embodying Aggie was tapping into her own motherly instincts. Every parent's most dreaded nightmare, she describes the scenario, her voice a quiet tremor that conveys the universal dread of outliving one's child. Yet this very instinct, unavoidable and visceral, became the character's lifeblood, propelling Aggie through a narrative thick with rage, reckoning, and reluctant redemption. The Beast in Me, a psychological drama blending thriller elements with emotional excavation, unfolds in a small-town milieu where Aggie's sorrow ferments into something feral. The series, penned by a team attuned to the nuances of loss, traces her unraveling as she confronts not just personal devastation but buried family secrets that amplify her pain. Danes' portrayal promises to be a tour de force, layering Aggie's stoic facade with micro-expressions of torment, a fleeting flinch at a child's laughter, the mechanical ritual of folding tiny clothes long unworn. To prepare, Danes immersed herself in literature on maternal bereavement, devouring memoirs like The Year of Magical Thinking by Joan Didion and clinical texts detailing the physiological toll of grief. These tomes weren't mere research, they were lifelines helping her navigate the ethical tightrope of fictional suffering. It was essential to the character, she explains, as it drives Aggie, transforming passive mourning into active pursuit of truth, however monstrous. Dane's own life as a mother of 3, sons Rowan and Cyrus and a daughter, shared with husband Hugh Dancy, infuses her work with authenticity she guards fiercely. She keeps their world shielded from paparazzi flashes, a deliberate choice born of Homeland-era scrutiny. Yet, she shares tender vignettes that illuminate her parenting philosophy. Take Rowan's initial resistance to a new sibling. He was vehemently opposed, Danes recounts with a smile, recalling his dramatic protests against sharing the spotlight. Undeterred, she and Dancy frame the arrival as an adventure. You'll get to be the helper, the teacher, turning trepidation into excitement. This anecdote, light yet layered, reveals Dane's approach. Empathy as strategy, dialogue as bridge. It mirrors Aggie's arc, where grief's isolation yields to connection's possibility. Embracing this role required Danes to confront her dread head-on, a process she likens to emotional archaeology. Motherhood, for her, is a tapestry of fierce protection and quiet awe, bedtime negotiations over dinosaur facts, spontaneous dance parties in the kitchen. Channeling that into Aggie's void-demanded boundaries. Therapy sessions post-filming, rituals like journaling to reclaim her center. Using her instinct was unavoidable, Danes admits, acknowledging how the role blurred lines, surfacing primal fears every parent harbors. The result? A performance that doesn't just depict grief but dissects it, exploring how loss reshapes identity, from daily rhythms to relational fault lines. The Beast in Me's narrative amplifies this through ensemble dynamics. Dancy's involvement as producer adds meta layers, their real-life partnership informing on-screen tensions. Flashbacks to Aggie's happier days contrast the present's bleakness, heightening stakes. Danes praises the script's sensitivity, avoiding clichés for a portrayal that honors grievers' complexity. Anger as valid, healing as nonlinear. Beyond the screen, Danes' candor sparks conversations on parental mental health, her platform amplifying resources like grief support networks. As a veteran actress, she mentors emerging talents, stressing instinct's power and peril. In Aggie, she finds kinship, a woman clawing toward light amid shadows. This role reaffirms Dane's prowess, turning dread into depth, instinct into art. The Beast in Me isn't mere entertainment, it's a mirror for the bereaved, a testament to resilience's quiet roar. As airing nears, Danes emerges not unscathed but enriched, her maternal heart, ever guarded, now voiced in vulnerability's key. Word count, 1023, expansion. Preparation extended to somatic exercises, embodying grief's physicality, hunched postures, labored breaths. Danes consulted bereaved mothers, their stories weaving into Aggie's psyche. Offset, family anchors her. Dancy's humor, children's chaos restoring balance. Thematically, the series probes legacy, how loss redefines purpose, urging Aggie toward advocacy. Dane sees parallels in her career, from Angela Chase's angst to Carrie's compulsions, each role a grief variant. Ultimately, Dane's dread yields brilliance, honoring the unspoken while illuminating paths through darkness. In Aggie's Beast we confront our own, taming it with story's grace.